Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss with the question search in rotated shorted array 2. And yeah, you can pause the video once and just go through the question if you have not visited it till now. So the question we have done the question search in rotated shorted array. The only difference with respect to that question is in the given array, we may not have the distinct elements, like the elements can be equal. So first of all, we need to check that why the approach we discussed in the search in rotated shorted array will not work over here. Let's see once. Let's suppose our array is something like this: 1 1 1 1 0 0 2 3 1 1 1. Okay. So over there, what we were doing is we assumed that we have two shorted part. If our suppose mid comes over here, we compare with the starting element. If these like the mid is greater than equals to the starting element, this means the left part is shorted, and if it is not so, then the right part is shorted, right? This is what we discussed. Now let's suppose in this array we get mid over here. Let's suppose this is our mid. So when we will compare compare it with the starting element, we will always get like this is equal to the starting element, right? And our check was of greater than equals to in the previous question. So we will get this has greater than equals to the starting element. So by that we will come to the conclusion that this left part is shorted. But is this left part shorted? This is the question. The answer is no, isn't it? This left part is not shorted, right? So what problem we are facing is we are comparing with the starting element, and this starting element will come equal to this. So what we can do is to remove this problem. We are comparing with starting element, right? So what we can do is we can just shift our starting element over here. And why this will not affect the answer? Let's check. Let's suppose you have some elements over here and some elements at the end of the rotated shorted array which are equal. And over here we have the array. Let's suppose this element is suppose x and you have the target element x. So if you even remove these elements from the array, will it create any problem? Because you have x over here, right? Anyway, you will get true. So if you remove these, you will not face any problem, right? So what you can do is initially we were assigning our starting index as 0. Instead of that, we will just shift our starting index to this. And once we do this, then the code will remain the same. Entirely the code will remain the same. Let's code it down. Like I have the solution of search in rotated shorted array, which we discussed in the previous video. So I will just make changes. Like I will just shift my starting index and nothing else. This is the entire code of that. Only change I made is in case of nums of mid equals to target, over there we were returning the index, but in this question we need to return true or false. So in this case I am returning true, and at the end I am returning false. So let's shift the starting index, like while starting index is less than ending index, like we can't exceed ending index, right? And nums of starting index is equals nums of ending index. What we will do is we will just increment our starting index. And over here we were comparing with it with the 0. So what we can do is we will compare with that first starting index, right? So we can like store it in some value start. Now whenever nums of mid is greater than equals to nums of start, if target is greater than equals to nums of start and this, then yeah, this is the case. So let's try to run this once. Okay, it's working. Let's try to submit it. It got accepted, right? So yeah, this is the approach. I hope you all got it. Thank you.